Right, so I thought I'd do this little video on a certain person called Angel Di Maria. Now, he wants out of Manchester United, which, fair enough, alright? The way he's doing it is so disrespectful, it's unbelievable, alright? You look at players like David De Gea, who wants to move to Real Madrid, and he's getting a lot of stick for it, and I'm not sure why. You look at what he's doing, he's performing very well in the pre-season game against Barcelona. He's doing everything Louis van Gaal asked, he's training, he hasn't said a word in media, hasn't done anything. And he's still at United, and he's still happy. Alright, and then you look at Di Maria, missing flights, disregarding Louis van Gaal's rules, trying to ask for more wages at PSG. That's why this deal is stalling, because he wants 12.5 million euros, and he's only getting 10.5 million. Apparently, that was on Sky Sports yesterday, which is just. It's portraying him as a greedy son of a bitch, really. That's effectively what it is, because the deal is stalling because he doesn't, he wants more money. But yeah, he's moved his family out of Manchester as well, which is pretty funny, because if this deal falls through, what's he going to do? Because PSG haven't fully said that it's going to happen, and maybe they won't pay the wages. Obviously they will, it's PSG, but if it did fall through, what would he do then? Like, he's going about it the entirely wrong way, and it's going to hurt his reputation, alright? He's going to be known as a flop, probably the biggest flop that BPL's had, and that isn't fair, considering his performances last season. They weren't as bad as what people thought, but he's been here for a year, he cost 60 million, we're going to get about 46.5 million, so yeah, he's going to go down as a flop, end of. He can't go down as a success because of the money spent, which is such a shame. But you know, let's go through the stuff that make this understandable, alright? The burglary. No matter what people say, that is a massive factor, alright? Also, the language issues. There's countless papers that have said that he just can't hack English, alright? He can't understand it, and as a result has fell out with a couple of players just because he can't understand them, etc. And yeah, apparently the squad harmony wasn't brilliant when Di Maria was there, and Louis van Gaal was furious with him because of an incident that happened at the end of last year, and that is why ultimately he decided to leave. And yeah, he obviously handed in a transfer request recently, or he's told Ed, look, I want to go, or Louis van Gaal, I want to go, or else we wouldn't have sold him, because he is our record buy. We'll have tried to gel him in, but if he wants to go, then go. I'd prefer to have players who actually want it. It sounds stupid, alright, but if they do want to play for you, then they're going to perform better. Or just be like David De Gea. If you want to leave, run down your contract, alright? Run down your contract, do the respectable thing, and don't make your mouth go off, etc. Which is why I have the utmost respect for David De Gea. He only wants to go to Real Madrid because he was born in Spain, and he's going about it the right way. Yes, of course, he could come out in the media and try and force a move later on, but I don't think he will, because he's a respected player. Di Maria, on the other hand, he's forcing a move to PSG. You know, he wants the easy route. He doesn't want to play in the BPL. He doesn't want to try and adapt his game, get better. He just wants to go to a League One side who are going to win the championship nearly every single year because there's minimal competition compared to the level of players they've got, the money they're available to spend. It's a really easy league compared to the BPL, so of course he'll slaughter it. And there'll be countless articles saying Man United were wrong to sell. I'm sorry, no matter if he scores 80 goals, assists 100, it doesn't matter, alright? It doesn't mean he would have done it in the BPL, because League One is a step down. That's end of. I believe he would have done it in the BPL, should he have stayed, but he didn't want to, so good riddance, effectively. I'm not bitter or whatever. I'm not going to say, I'm not going to be one of those who call him, or snake this, snake that, or Di Maria, what a cunt, shit like that, but, you know, I'm just disappointed, effectively. That's all I am, I'm disappointed. So yeah, I suppose we'll move on. I just want this deal to be done now. Honestly, I didn't believe it would happen, but now he's missing flights, he's doing all this shit, he's making petty excuses saying he was trying to, you know, he was staying with Rojo because of his passport issues, etc. I just want it done and dusted. Get Pedro in, get Romero in as a replacement for Valdez. and then work on a centre-back and a backup striker for when the season starts, alright? This allows players like Januzaj and Pereira, who've looked good in pre-season, and Lingard, to maybe have a chance. So, you know what? Let it go. And this means our net spend's only 20 million, so I can see Woodward pulling all the stops to get a marquee player. Who knows? I don't know. But yeah, we'll definitely be in the market for a marquee player, and I'm sure we'll get it by the end of the season. So in Woodward and Lou Van Gaal I trust. I'm just disappointed with Di Maria.